are some other great videos from Cabin Fever Entertainment.
It's the most popular movie series of all time.
The British showing Paris. The British showing the whole world. Happy birthday, Mr. Hood.
Cabin Fever Entertainment is proud to present The Little Rascals on home video.
Listen to you. Give me the high side.
These are the original Little Rascals. Now they're better than ever. For years, the Little Rascals have been censored. Some of their movies haven't been seen for decades, and previous video collections contained low-contrast, scratched prints, ruined from years of neglect. Not Cabin Fever. These are all the original classics, uncut, remastered from the Library of Congress's original 35mm prints, and restored to mint condition through a process costing nearly $500,000.
All right, where are you guys? There's nobody down here except us dummies.
It's all your favorite moments.
Say, let's start a club right now. The He-Man Woman movies. Don't call me Norman. Call me Chubsy Ubsy. Ah, Krabby.
And all your favorite Rascals, even ones you haven't seen for years. Each volume is introduced by Entertainment Tonight's Leonard Maltin, co-author of the book The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang.
My Juliet. My Romeo.
The original Little Rascals, only from Cabin Fever Entertainment.
Nowadays, if a TV show lasts a season, it's a success. If it runs for 5 years, it's a smash. So, what can you say about a comedy series that lasted 23 years in theaters and has been playing continuously since then for more than half a century? Of course, I'm speaking of The Little Rascals, which first appeared on movie screens in 1922 under the name Our Gang. Now, if somehow you've never seen any of these wonderful short subjects before, you're in for a special treat. And if you have, chances are they've been burnished in your memory since childhood, and this will be a welcome opportunity to get reacquainted. Pioneering comedy producer Hal Roach, the man also remembered for launching the immortal team of Laurel and Hardy, was inspired to make his Our Gang comedies by looking out of his office window one day and seeing some kids playing in a vacant lot. After a while, he realized that these kids had held his attention for quite some time, and it occurred to him that making comedies about ordinary kids might have extraordinary appeal. One of the keys to the series' enduring success was that the Rascals were always underdogs, the have-nots who lived on the wrong side of the tracks. It's impossible not to root for them as they come to the rescue of a kindly grandma in Fly My Kite, or to understand why the pampered rich kid Wally finds them so exciting to play with in Honky Donkey. And when it comes to personality, no one could possibly top Spanky McFarland, even in an amateur show filled with polished young performers, as you'll see in Beginner's Luck. The bonus on this volume of Little Rascals films comes in our final selection, Reunion in Rhythm, because in the very first scene, you'll see some of the members of the original Our Gang from the silent movie era toasting their successors from 1937. The former kids, now grown up, are moon-faced Joe Cobb, freckle-faced Mickey Daniels, the series' original leading lady, Mary Kornman, and the beloved Matthew Stymie Beard, who came along a few years later. Hal Roach was lucky indeed to find so many kids who were naturals on screen year after year. And this film is proof positive.
To find out more about the amazing history of the Little Rascals and the remarkable kids who starred in this series, turn to The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang by Leonard Maltin and Richard W. Bann. Its pages are crammed with facts, photos, and behind-the-scenes information on all 221 Our Gang comedies, with biographies of every Little Rascal and the story of what happened to them in later life. Ask for The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang at your local bookstore, or have them order it for you. It's published by Crown.